going to start preparing her hair. As you can see, it's a lot. So you can get a good look at the front and all of his hair. So now I'm going to start prepping it for ponytails. By the way, I gently cleaned her face again, and I went over it very lightly with a blow dryer to lighten it. So we got all of that right. Okay, so I turn her over that way, and I'm going to flip her. And now I'm going to focus on detangling her hair in sections. So the back part of her hair is going to remain in the back. It is a lot. I'm going through my mind of questioning if I will need to reinforce, adding more stuffing into her upper part of her body to reinforce the weight of all of this yarn hair. All right. Okay. So I'm going to gently run my fingers through. And I'm going to pull this over the doll's head. And come across like that. I'm going to get close as I can. Let me see. Nope, it's not letting me zoom. I'm going to go that right about here. And the extra yarn. Dixie, let that go. actually, wait a minute. I am going to take a little bit here from the front and add that in and cross it over. Yeah, that way to be smoother later without any. Excuse me, what is you doing? Oh my goodness. Girl, and she's just walking like all prancy, prissy, and everything. Come here, you. Give me a kiss. Go over there, little stinker butt. She was laying over there sleeping. Dixie, that is so not gonna work. Come here. You don't weigh a pound anymore, girl. You're a lot bigger than that. Okay. Where are you trying to go? Fluffy butt. Miss Fluffy butt. No, 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 no. I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't. You stinky butt. Why is it our cats always want attention when we are like really, really busy? It's when I'm painting or something, I swear. Okay, that's gonna look good. Damn. Oh, you're watching me on TV, girl, and you just had to message me now? Cuda Bell. All right, y'all. Let me get this camera set up because my cat is just trying to get all up in the way. All right, let's get this girl's hair in right. Okay, let me do these sections, cover her baldness. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a pattern where this could be like a basket weave look. When I say basket type weave, you know how a basket looks when you get a basket and it's got that like crisscross type look. Vanessa, girl, I'm getting a switch after you because this video is going to forever have that ding ding. Y'all have to excuse my moderator. She came from the Brewster Projects of Detroit, Michigan, where she met me. They sitting there kikiing. There's a kikiing. Oh my God, now there's motion. Oh, Jesus. Girl! I'm gonna hit this button. Okay, there we go. Alright. The biggest question also is when I'm done styling the hair, am I going to have to cut stitches and add more stuffing into David's Cabbage Patch Kid? Because we've given her new hair and we had to remove the stains from her face that came with the bad doll. I had to throw away. I threw the doll in the trash because I'm not going to let her do damage to my dolls. I don't think so. Not today, Satan. Okay. Dixie, do you want to sit there? I see how pretty you are. Show everybody how pretty you are. There we go. Look. Say hello. Yes. Lift your head up, little white girl. So that's what she does. She likes to lie on top of my projects or on my lap if I'm painting. She has one blue eye, one green eye. Say hello, darling. God bless your heart. Yeah, if you're from the South, you know bless your heart can mean many different things. Okay. Little fart. Mama's even thinking, you're so fluffy. Okay. Okay, I'm not trying to be in the camera because I'm not having a makeup hair day today. Let me see. What else in here? Okay. I went in the front, so I'm going to continue that over here. I'm laughing because I think it was yesterday, me and my moderator were talking, we were video chatting, and I don't know why, but I think her husband had a moment. He told her, he says, why don't I just get you a ticket and you can just go there and be with her? And she was all for like, oh, okay, we can do that. And he was joking. Y'all know how men can be. Alright, here we go. So I'm doing this in sections. Like this, okay? So I got this part. This is on the side of the Cabbie's head. Okay, I'm going to do this best as I can because my cat is just right here, all up in here. Like, there's her head right there. Okay, so I'm doing like this. I feel like I should go to another direction. But then again, we're going to work it out. Okay, so I'm grabbing on here because I'm going to cover this spot I'm about to show you on this Cabbage Patch Kid's head. Yeah, she's huge. This is a huge Cabbage Patch Kid. So what do we call these big original soft sculpture Cabbage Patch Kids? We call them Big Berthas, okay? So when they're really big like this, I just call them Big Bertha. Now, I don't mean that offensively or anything like that. She's a big girl. And Big Bertha is a bus. So this girl is a big girl. And the reason why Bertha's a bus because Selena y los Dinos, they had a traveling bus and they called the bus Big Bertha. And my uncle had a pig and he called her Bertha. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I didn't name them. But until her owner gets her new name, I'm just going to call her Bertha for the moment. And by any chance, if you're watching, if your name is Bertha, it is completely coincidental. But you can always get that changed, you know? So don't take it offensively. Because I'm talking about a dog, not a human being. Lord have mercy. Oh. Alright, here we go. I have to get this all in. Y'all, my stomach is roaring. Now remember, this is live, so it don't tell them what kind of sounds you're going to hear. Alright, here we go. I don't mean that, like, in a bad way. It's just when people doing live stuff, you don't know what you're going to get. Okay. Come back up. Get this up tighter. Let me think. Should I do this in smaller bit? I think I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Make it easier to control. Okay, run this through twice to do a double knot. That keeps it from slipping. Okay, I need to pull this up, further up this way to do a double ponytail. Okay. I'm laughing because my stomach making noises. Alright. Dixie, you own her hair. Okay, let me see. Where's this half a face? Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh. Alright, girl. Lay Bertha back down like that for a moment. Let me move all them little pieces. Oh, let me see the puss puss. Okay. Now I'm going to add more onto this side. going. I have to run my fingers through to make sure we get all the pieces gathered. Okay. Remove all of those short pieces. Okay. I'm pulling this over because this hair is coming over this direction. So this is going to come over. It's going to give it a pattern, you know, a nice, cute look for the owner. Okay, and now I'm going to start doing this in smaller sections. Okay, so I'm getting my yarn pieces that I have to use to tie the hair. Alright, bring that over. I'm going to tie this again. My cat is looking up at the screen in case you're wondering. Yeah, there she is. She's sitting here looking all cute and fuzzy pretty in front, watching me like, she's watching me on the camera. She's looking up like this, watching. She's a cat. She's nosy. She can't help it. She's from the project. Alright. Now I'm going to turn her around this way. Okay. Then work that over there. I'm working on ponytail. She got a bald spot, so that's what I'm getting ready to fill in now. So I'm taking this hair from the front, and we're gonna pull that over. Yeah, bring all of that. I gotta rake my hands through it, and then we're gonna pull it over here like this. And now that right here. Yeah, we just take all of that. Perfect. David, if I did not tell you, you need to change her pamper. Because they put an old pamper on her and it's taped. The reason why I bring it all the way down like that is so when I tie, it pulls it up. Okay. feel almost even. Okay, her ponies are coming out okay so far. And now I'm coming over here. Let me see. Okay, we're going to take care from here and we're going to go across there. Mm. That was the yarn squeak in her head because I'm tying it very tight. And I'm doing double knots with each pass. Okay, let me see the other side. Oh. Okay. So this is the back of her hair coming up into a style. So as you can see, it's kind of giving the wave basket look where different parts are coming up and over. So now I'm going to take hair from here and I'm going to cross over up here. So to give it more of the wave basket look. I want to say thank you to the new subscribers that I got during the first portion of this live video. Thanks for joining and subscribing. Okay, so the back part is done pretty much. So it has that basket weave kind of a pattern. Okay. Alright, this one's on the side. Which one has the most? This one. Let me see if I put all of this from here to go across there. That will almost put that even, but not quite. I'm laughing at my cat. Lord have mercy. All right, get rid of these short pieces. Dixie, do you really have to do that? Oh, you went from Bertha to Henrietta. Alright, let me see. This. Okay, we're gonna take some of that. Mm, yeah, that sound is a chair moving across the floor. It's my neighbor. And like I said, these are concrete floors and stuff like that. I can assure you, I'm not passing gas. I keep hearing him move his chair. And he's just sliding the metal chair legs across the floor. And that's why I was laughing because I heard, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, coming through, grabbing some more of this up here in the front. Alright, she's almost done. Well, with her hairstyling. Okay, grab these pieces. I gotta get ready to tie that. And the reason why it's such a process tying the hair like this, continuously going with different pieces and sections into a ponytail, is to prevent wear and tear on the fabric of the Cabbage Patch Kid's head and body. And so that there's not like any kind of certain amount of pull and pressure from where it was sewn on in one particular area. So this way it provides tightness, but also with preventing from it from pulling in just any one particular area that could cause damage. And it gives it that, the thickness in here gives the ponytail that big lift and the fullness. Yeah, that's my neighbor. That's his chair again. Oh my God. He's elderly. He does it all the time. And I don't know what his apartment looks like inside. I don't know what kind of furniture he's got. I do know that that chair, he sets it outside his door sometimes. And he's making all that noise and it sounds terrible. I think at 5 o'clock this morning, I don't know, he was fussing at his girlfriend or something. Oh my God, Daisy, why did you sit in the middle of this? So, you see my scraps? Yes. My cat is sitting on the scrap pieces I'm cutting. Oh, do you want to say hello? Would you like to say hello, darling? Say hello, Miss Moose Moose. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got this here in the front, which we're going to make into a cute little side piece, like a little side ponytail thing. Don't know what side yet. I think, yeah, this one. Hmm. Girl, did you seriously? Oh, and you drag the pieces I just cut over here with you. And now you want to purr. Life with a cat, everyone. Life with a cat. Say hello, darling. And she purrs. Dixie, I can smell you. Okay. Double knot. There we go. Pull it in tight. Now go to the other side. Double knot. told you is a mess. Hmm. Great. Alright, I had to move all that little pieces so I can pull all of this out so I can tie it. I'm laughing because my cat, she's just looking at it like, she doesn't know if she wants to just be still or does she want to try to play with it. Yeah, darling. Okay. Alright, now we gotta trim this up. Okay, now the other side. See, David, I told you it was a lot of hair. Okay. tilt. Okay. Oh my God, she's heavy. Like, seriously. Okay, here, I'll get that off your head. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to have to reinforce her. What I mean by reinforce her is I'm going to have to cut one of the sides. I'm going to have to put more stuffing in this part of her, in her body, because her head is too heavy, so her head can go up like that. And yes, I'm going to have to do that. Now, what side will be easier? Looks like this side would. But this one has more slack. I'd be better off on the other side. Okay. So, there. Alright. Let me set her up so y'all can get a good look at our hairstyle. Beautifully done. Okay. Now I'm going to hurry up and get this little bit of yarn stuff out of my way, and I'm going to grab scissors and my needle and thread and some stuffing to and do that. And just for the record, David, this is what the bundles look like. They're like these very thin, flimsy things because everything came from the inside. You saw it because it was still upholding air inside from what I had removed yarn from the inside, and now it's collapsed. So. Okay, there we go. Get all of this up as much as possible. Now get a close-up. Oh, by the way, the stain that was on her face is completely gone. So that has been completely recovered. So she's got a new earring. She's got a new hairline. Completely all new hair. Lots of it, because David likes his dolls to be absolutely extreme with hair. The problem is, you're looking at a fabric Cabbage Patch Kid. This thing can only handle so much weight until you rip the stitches. And when you rip the stitches from too much hair, too much weight, that's the end of it. There's no way of fixing that. You can't come back from that. And the doll is destroyed forever. So we had a phone call before I come live, and oh my God, he wanted me to try to add even more, and I'm like, it's not gonna work. It will bust the stitches from the hairline. Also, it will bust the stitches where the head is sewn onto the body, because it will rip the fabric. The fabric is thin stretch fabric. Okay, now I'm getting this off the bed. What, Dixie? What is it, Miss Prissy Butt? Mama said a prissy butt. some stuffing. What is you running around here for? Dixie, be still. What is you running around for like you crazy? Girl, you act like you done lost your mind. Alright, there she is in the front. So I'm going to have to come in and I'm going to go in through here. We're going to add, I must remove this. So we're going to make her a bit bigger. Okay, there's her dress. Set that over here to the side. Alright, so let me see. Yeah, I'm going to have to reinforce the lower half. So I'm going to cut the stitches up here. Put the stuffing. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to press stuffing down to the sides into the lower part of her body. Okay. Ew. Is this shoes? Oh my God. David, this is the pamper they put on your Cabbage Patch Kid. The inside is yellow and it looks pissy. I'm not even kidding. That's supposed to be white. Just letting you know, and they got it taped, and I'm not smelling it. Alright, so this is how she looks on the side. So you can see the difference when I'm before and after. So you can see the Cabbage Patch Kid. The body is very more flat from the midway down. I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to take some of this. Push it in. And we're going to fill this lower area. And make that more fuller. Life is a mystery. Everyone. Okay. Sorry. Got a phone call. Okay. Sorry. Got a phone call. Look, everybody just got out. Sorry. I have to go. I have to leave. I have to go out in a minute. Oh my God, this is why I wish people would send me things a week and a half to 2 weeks before Christmas. I do not do this like this before Christmas, but when it's done, I'm getting ready to have to leave. I have to go with someone to go pick up the new glasses. Oh my God, and I do not feel like going anywhere again. All right. All right, there it is. Okay, there's the hole. All right. So now I'm going to run this in. Okay, there we go. Okay, start up here. All right, start push this down. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's right, push that down. Okay. It's kind of like liposuction. All right, get that pushed down. All right, that worked great for the sides. Ooh, that's making me break out in the sweat. This is work. Okay, put some, stuff it down, give her a little BBL. All right, look at it from the side. Oh yeah, see the difference now? It's not as flat. So she got BBL, a little bit of liposuction. We're popping from up here. See how this is now flopsy flimsy. Ooh. Okay. All right, here we go. We are going to go ahead and get some more down there because I'm going to hurry up. There's something right here. There we go. Now, walk it out, walk it out. Okay. There we go, girl. Put a little bit of weight down you. All right. Push it down. Okay. Now you see the difference. Now this is a lot more, it's double the size than what it was. But as you can see, the stuffing is made of flatter here. That's fine. All right, girl. Now get this stuffed in. All right, we got that in. Now push that somewhere all up in here. Push over there. Okay, perfect. Okay, smooth that out in the front. There we go. You see her from the back. Okay. There, that's a much better angle to capture this construction. There we go. There. Okay. Okay, now flip her over. I'm going to have this end at the back of her head. To change the position of her head. So this way it should be looking more forward. Okay. Well, she came to my house and she ate good. She ate real good. She has already had her Christmas dinner. All right, there it is. Okay. So now that's how she looks from the side. Let me elevate So now you can see it's more proportioned. So the lower half is a lot more fuller. It blends better because the top, so I made it all more, it's stuffed more, but she's also capable of looking forward. So now her face is not looking up at the ceiling, her face is looking straight forward, and that's going to be great for display. So when she's up for display, now I am moving around the stuffing. Everything's nice and fine. There, my hands are not touching so she can sit. There. So that's how you can change the position of your cabbie's head where she looks straight forward instead of up at a ceiling fan. But also to reinforce the doll's body so you can see it's a lot more level and even, and it's going to look better once it's dressed. Now I can sew her up. Oh God, I'm out of breath. Oh my God, Dixie, are you on my needle? No, you're not. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I will move the camera up, forward, closer, because I have to hold. Okay, so the stain has been completely removed from her face. So she no longer has that. Everything got lighter as it dried. I did hit it with the blow dryer on a very light speed during the break while I was eating. Alright, so now I have to do a different kind of stitch to match the stitch that was already there. Here we go. Okay. Alright. So now it is completely sewn back. And just to show you for reference, that's how this side is sewn. Therefore, I sewed this side to match exactly. So now I'm going to seal the stitch with a double knot. Now another double knot. Okay, and another. Okay. And now I'm going to run this through her body like this. And I'm going to cut it. There. Now the thread is inside the body and it's not noticeable. Cut that thread. I'm done. She's finished. Okay. So now with all this hair or her ponytails, there she is from the side. Lots and lots of hair. Yes, there she is standing up. Here she is sitting down. Lots, tons of hair. So, yeah, from both sides. There we go. Lots of incredible, beautiful, ultra thick hair. Now, if you are buying a soft sculpture Cabbage Patch Kit online at CabbagePatchKits.com, this is what a $450 Cabbage Patch Kit should look like. It should have the extra amount of yarn hair. It should have extra detailing. It should have a better improved hairline like the one I just did. This is what I call deluxe, and this is exactly how I think a $400 or $450 Cabbage Patch Kit from CabbagePatchKits.com, this is what they should be looking like. They should be having hair that's giving you days, and they should have an extra glamour outfit, and it should be very fully stuffed in the body. All right? So there's all her cuteness, and thank you all for watching. She is finished. She's done. So I will take my camera and show you from different angles real quick because I have to go and leave out. Okay. and see if she can sit by her own. Let me turn this around. Perfect. Okay, there we go. There she is. Beautiful highlights and lowlights, right? That's the top view. Oh, we are going to give her bows. But she has ultra long. By the way, this was requested from the owner. So the owner requested the ultra long hair, and there it is. So see, now she's looking straight forward. Okay, so there is all of her beautiful hair. Now I'm going to show you the back of her head so you can get a better idea of what I call the basket weave. Okay, there we go. So now you can see the different directions, the way this is all going in different ways. Like a basket. She has a lowered hairline that goes around better, so, you know, I feel like if you're going, now you can see the stitching there, so you can see it, it's like that, and then there it's like that. Now you can see the difference between the body, it's got more stuffing in it, so she's able to adjust and hold herself up, and her face, you know, head's looking forward. So she's done. Okay, complete.